Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Kenshi. So this episode I am planning on getting into some fights. We last episode put a prisoner cage up top. What I think I'm going to do is maybe put one or two more up top. And the reason for it is we will use these prisoners for Fight Club-esque purposes. Because I am a nasty slaver. No, I will maybe release them eventually. But, does that have... Yeah, that does have an interaction spot. Okay. So while we wait for daybreak in order to sell some extra crap, we will put a few more cages here. Also, Miu, I noticed, was super hungry. So we're gonna take her off jobs and have her just recover. Alright, so we got some prisoner cages. I'm not becoming a slaver, this is just an easy way to level up. Is what everyone says. Alright, you say you're hungry. I say there's plenty of food here. Alright, so I just made those cages. I'm gonna select everyone, turn off their jobs. And everyone but Miu is going to convene here. Regardless of whatever they were doing elsewhere. I'm going to put, let's see, put some stuff away. Radamant doesn't need to be carrying random junk necessarily. Let's go ahead and store all the food in the backpack. In this backpack, we'll also put the ores. Make sure that no one else here has anything silly in their inventory, you know, something that weighs them down in a negative way, and that doesn't seem to be the case. And then the shops are about to open up any second now. Literally should have already opened up. There we go. And we will buy... We'll first sell off this stuff, and we'll buy another splint kit, and maybe 3 advanced med kits, and split these up. So one's going to go to Radamant, one's going to go to Dr. Chung, one's going to go to Crumple John, and one's going to go to Hummet. And that's because Crumple John and Hummet also have some medical skill. Not a whole lot, but a decent amount. Job. Now that everyone is ready to go, I'm going to go onward and find some fights. The backpack that I'm wearing is going to go to Green. Green's going to wear it. And then the one that Hummet has is going to go to Radamant. Now, for me to all move at the same speed, we can just follow Miu. I accidentally malnourished her, and as a direct result, she is the slowest. So I am looking for fights. Those are some nomad pack beasts. We will find some hungry bandits, or some other similarly easy to kill people, and take them as prisoner. At least that's my goal. Looking around for such a band. So one of the things you can do to a prisoner is force them to bare knuckle box, keep patching them up, and keep fighting them. Like a Fight Club, although I can't speak about Fight Club. 'Tis one of the rules. So we're looking to grab a few prisoners just to increase our productivity. But at this rate, it looks like I'm not going to find anyone. With my eagle eyes. Might have to venture a little bit further from Squin. Another thing I should have probably done, let me remedy that before I go too far is to buy some sleeping bags. Oh, who are you? Dust bandits. Oh, okay. Well, we will fight the dust bandits, but with the protection of the town here as well. So let's go and attack. And we can take some dust bandits. This is good training regardless, even if it's very one-sided due to the fact that we've got backup and cover. There should be a dust bandit boss somewhere here. The leader of this group. I just see a bunch of regular bandits and bowmen. Alright, let's stand apart so I can make sense of who just got knocked out. Regular bandits. Bandit, bandit, bandit. There's the boss. Well, unfortunately for Mr. Boss, I am going to imprison him. Where is Ranama? Where the hell was I going? Heavens knows. Alright, let's patch up the boss. Let's first loot the boss, take his weapons. Green, you can do that. You're close by, and you have the big backpack. Boss for now gets naked. And Chung is going to first aid the boss. Presumably the boss is the toughest one that they have. And let's go ahead and pick him up. Now, for some non-bowmen, I'm going to first aid you. Ranama could patch himself up. For some reason or another, he was leaving the battle, as was Hamet. There was probably one that ran away, maybe. I don't know. Alright, this bandit is all set to get imprisoned, and one more. First aid this one. Okay, so Ruka, go pick up, go loot. And pick them up. Oh, naked little guys. Should have been more careful about who you let fight you. Alright, that one sucks, because they're super crippled. This one was a little bit better. Still dying. Yep. Okay, Chung. We will... Let's actually force split injuries. And then pick them up. Alright, now that we have everyone. Oh, Crumpled John, you weren't even part of that. That's a shame. That could have been good training for you. Mr. Chung, we're going to put in. And then, who else has one? Ruka, you're going to put in. And Green. Okay, so we have some bandits in a box. For now, what I'm going to do is to turn jobs off. And that wasn't enough of a fight. I'm looking for more. Floor 1. Whoops. There we go. So let's buy... Green. Sell off their stuff. Let's sell off some of their stuff just to save room and wait. Is that it? Is one of them clothed? I feel like we didn't sell 3 sets of stuff. And then I'm going to have Green buy sleeping bags. So if I have... Yeah, one of them has stuff on them. naked again. No sense in arming our prisoners. Now, they're not slaves, they're prisoners. Key difference. Looking at everyone's health, most of everyone is pretty close to full. Oh, bye-bye. In fact, Miu is almost not malnourished anymore, although she's probably still the slowest. So, given that she's still probably the slowest, she'll be the party leader. And we'll go for another fight. I think the easiest fight would be just some hungry bandits. Starving bandits. They generally don't put up too much of a fight. I say that because... Or, you know, we could even do turtles. Let's head towards the swamps and look for turtles. Oh, how many of them are... You are... There's a bunch of you, but if I can drag some away... Nope, they're... snowballing. It's probably just a few too many enemies to take on at once. Well, some of them ran back, so here. If we can team up on a few and level the odds quickly, that would be a good way to do it. You know, to take a few of these guys out of commission. And then it's not fair anymore. Splat. Just try not to go overweight. Alright. And we'll have everyone get patched back up. I think everyone's patched back up. That wasn't too bad. Hobbs did take a bit of a cut. Not terrible. See if we can't drag a few more away from that camp. Who needs to fight fair when you don't have to? Beep here is causing a little bit of friendly fire. Green's out of toothpicks, which is why he's melee. Beep, actually, gonna have you table that and protect myself from friendly fire so that you can get better with a blade. Oh, more toothpicks. You were a bowman. Where's the rest of them? Where were they? Do they have a camp here? Yeah, they do have a little camp. Hi, guys. Is there someone to talk to? No. I'm going to say no to fighting. Because what I'm going to do is get real ready to fight. Ooh, Hobbs, you got all messed up. So, before I fight, this will be kind of funny. Camp bed. Set up some beds. Even the strong have to rest. Green. Chung. Radamant. Hamet. Shrike. Beep is good. Crumple John is pretty good. Rook is good, more or less. Alright. We will let them rest for a moment. It's looking to me like they've got 2 camps. Oh, we are being attacked. Alright. These are hungry bandits. Well, let's get to it. It's kind of a big mashup here. It's hard to tell what's going on. Hamet, let's break off and start picking them off. Start having them pair off a little bit. How's Radamant doing? You're doing okay. Crumple John. Don't crumple on me. Green is already down. He got singled out. Beep is down. The hivers are down. Now who has all the food? I guess it was green. Trading out of range. Bummer. I was gonna try to have Radamant grab all the food so these hungry guys have nothing to eat off me. Stupid unfair fights. I'm gonna fight one of them at a time. Not both. Life isn't fair though. Ooh, and I got knocked out. Rook is the only one up. No, she was. They are looting Green's meat off of him. Guess I'll stay down. Playing dead, Mew. Alright, so Green, oh, they didn't even take your meat. Dr. Chung, splint injury, splint rigging. Here we go. Fixing people up. And it's like it never happened. Hamet, let's have you rescue the beds. And this is why I bought the beds. And now turn off your job. So looking at everyone should be patched up. And they are indeed. I'm just out of beds. I'm just gonna take their beds for now. They don't seem to mind. That was an interesting fight, gotta say. Green, how much more food? Oh, he still has some more food on him. Looking around, it doesn't really look like much was taken from me. Still have all my stuff. And we're just hanging out, resting up in this beautiful camp. Clearly in no shape to fight the rest of these dust bandits. If we look at the factions, they don't like us, but they're not Oh, who's that? Dust Boss. Okay, that's not good. I don't want a Dust Boss messing with me. So I'm running away because I don't want to be enslaved by slavers or anything like that. And obviously they're whacking on me as I'm running, but the problem with a full squad being unconscious is if slavers come by, you run the risk of slavers turning you into slaves. So I'm trying to get the town guard involved so that I'm not enslaved. Hobbs is the only one up. Playing dead. See, I don't have any food. You can just keep looting me, but I got nothing. Alright, first aiding himself, and then the others around him. Find and rescue. Let's go pick her up. Put her into a bed. And I'm going to have my main character do some rescue as well. So we'll be putting people into... Really, you're fighting right outside my base. That's obnoxious. Loot Dust Boss. No weapon for you. No armor for you. No nothing for you. You're just a naked guy now. Beep and Hamet will save and rescue. And we should recover some of the sleeping bags that I was using before. Hobbs, you do it too. Alright, so who's still out here? Shrike, Ruka, Green. Still out here, and he's critical. So let's go help Green out. I think Green's the only one that got left behind because Doc just got Mew. Oh no, there's also Beep. But Beep is already mining. He's fine. Well, he's fine-ish. Alright, Green, you weren't left behind. Right here, buddy. And then Mr. Hamet, at least we know where our sleeping bags are. I'm going to let him put him into a bed. Our sleeping bags are where that bandit camp is over here. In fact, Hamet's putting him into the bandit camp bed, which is a little awkward. Primarily because he's currently getting attacked. Let's switch clothing. Green's going to give this to Hamet. Hamet, you have... Who is this fool? Yeah, screw that fool. Let's get ready to get out of here. Green's already back up. We've now removed all of our camp beds, and I feel like this was quite an episode of combat. Who's left standing? I don't even care. Getting on out of here. What are you? A bunch of hungry bandits roaming the city and no one's doing anything about it? Where are the guards? What are the guards doing? They're doing nothing. Hamet and Green. Time to return home. And now everyone, I'm going to put back on jobs. Like nothing ever happened. And I'm going to rest up on my doctors first. And I'll take rest shifts. I guess the people down here will rest first until they're fully up to snuff. My miners will be still out there mining away. Where's Hamet? Oh, here he is. Operating the copper. It's like nothing ever happened, right? It did, however, level the bejesus out of our toughness, some of our melee defense. Battles like that have a lot of truly positive effects as a result. Where is that? I think she made some armor? No, maybe it was in progress. Takes a while after all. What was that? Severed human left arm. Alright, Radamant, I'm gonna have you... Who lost an arm up here? You're a Shek, so it's not your arm. Whose arm is this? Why do I have some severed arm? I think everyone has their arms. That's disturbing. I have no idea whose arm this is. Ooh, well, you know. It's not one of mine. It's not my problem. Here you go. Don't know what you'll do with a severed arm, but yours free of charge if you want it. Didn't mean to be trespassing there. I'm just looking to buy some food now that it is a new day. Gotta stock up. Got mouths to feed. 3 more, in fact, because we have slaves now. Alright, so we've just stockpiled that food. And I can go back to resting. Mew is getting targeted for an attack. Oh, it's some leftover dust bandits. You want some fights? Oh, apparently you do, and you're not bad at it. Beep and Ruka, and everyone's sleeping. Let's battle be joined. This is a combat episode after all. We might as well just keep fighting till we collapse. The town guard apparently needs some help. I don't mind tagging in. It's kind of fun to be actually helping the town guard for once, rather than basically having them do all of it. Because previously they were kind of doing all of it. Looking around, we have stuff to patch up. who are you? More hungry bandits? Well, I don't have any food on me right now, so they're probably not likely to pick that fight. Alright, the people that are worst off, I'm going to have go rest. Oh, Mew's pretty bad off too. Another thing I could do is green. Who has the big backpack full of stuff? Hamid now? Yeah, Hamid does. Okay, let's build some additional camp beds. We can always move them, but we have need of beds right now. Confirm. Hamid, give your backpack to Radamant. Wear it and give that over to Hamid. Now Radamant should be creating beds for everyone. And this should be a full 10 beds. So I'm going to get everyone sleeping. Going to everyone tip-top shape. So we're not wounded anymore. And beep, last but not least. Well, now that it is group nap time, I guess this is a good chance to end the episode. Now let's just go over what we accomplished. If we look at the toughness, we had a lot of single-digit toughness, really low single-digit toughness at the start of this episode, and clearly we are considerably tougher now. Those are the kind of fights you need to pick, and the more you pick them, the better you are to win them. If you have any feedback for me, I am happy and definitely looking for it. Just remember that, of course, this is all pre-recorded, so I won't be able to respond in real time to any of your suggestions, but it doesn't mean I don't want them. I do. I really, really do. It makes me a better player. And again, thank you all for watching. It's truly, I cannot say this enough, my pleasure bringing these episodes to you. And I'm very, very glad that this series is well liked. And although I am on break and unable to have one a day, once I return from break, I'm planning on wrapping up Stellaris and then going one a day of Kenshi because I am having so much fun. All right, well, adios and have a great Happy New Year and holiday season.